Hi, folks. It's Gary at Royal LePage, Sussex, and welcome to my real estate review for North Vancouver. Well, over the past few months, I've been reporting that there's a real trend towards a market cooling. So let's take a look and see what happened in June. For detached, you can see that the year over year was way down. Of course, last year we had that record-breaking year, so not to be too surprised, because we were up over the 10-year average. And then with new listings, we were down slightly year over year, as well as the 10-year average. But with total listings, we were way down over the past 12 months, as well as the 10-year average. Moving over to townhomes, we were down year over year for sales, but up over the 10-year average. And then with new listings, we had about the same as we did 12 months ago, and that was an increase over the 10-year average. With total listings, again, we were down significantly year over year, as well as the 10-year average. And then finally, with apartments, we were down year over year, but up over the 10-year average. And with new listings, we had more in the last 12 months, and we were actually increased over the 10-year average. But with total listings, again, we were down year over year, as well as the 10-year average. Okay, so we're going to look at the sales to active ratio, and keep in mind when the ratio is between 12 and 20%, it's a balanced market. Below that would be a buyer's market where we would expect prices to decrease, and above that would be a seller's market where prices should increase. Now we can see that all three categories are decreasing the ratio, becoming closer to a balanced market. Another perspective is looking at, say, detached. We need about 23% more listings at the current pace to become a balanced market. So with condos, we need about twice as many listings, and townhouses about 2.8 times more listings to become balanced. Okay, so let's take a look and see how that has affected prices. With detached, we were up 12.2% over the past 12 months, but down about 1.8% in the last month. So that would represent about a $42,000 decrease over last month's housing price index. Townhouses were up just under 19% over the past year, with about 3.7% decrease in the last month, or about a $50,000 decrease. And then with apartments, we are up just under 14% over the past 12 months, and down about 2.6% in the last month, which would represent about $21,000 decrease. And then finally, we're going to look at the percentage of listings that sold at or over the list price. All three categories are still pretty high. Houses would be about 40%, and townhouses and apartments around 60%. So still pretty high. Okay, so there you have it. There's downward pressure on prices due to decreased buyer activity. And as mortgage rates continue to increase, probably the buyer activity will decrease as well. And there is definitely a shortage of listings available, but as market time increases, the number of listings will also increase. So overall, we've got, I'm expecting to see falling prices. I'm Gary Bourne, and if you'd like any more real estate support, please be in touch. You can reach me at 604-787-9418. Take care.